We're here on the morning of Moloka'i to AHU, my second year doing it. So far I've gotten 2 podiums previous to this event at Paddle-Imua and M2M. Hoping for another one today. I'm also fortunate enough this year to have the support of Armstrong foils. I'm honored to be the only girl this year on their race team doing the Moloka'i Triple Crown for them. So that's definitely a special feeling to get to represent women in foiling. And I also want to give a thank you to AHU leashes. Thank you, Roy and Karen. I really appreciate the thought and care you put into your leashes and making sure that we all stay safe out there. Yeah, so we're gonna see what today brings. It's gonna be windier than last year, which is a little better. The field is also quite a bit more competitive this year, so we'll see what that brings, but I'm still excited to race, and it's just like about being able to experience the channel with my friends beside me and everyone supporting me, and that's just the most special feeling in the world. So everyone that's following along, including my family, massive mahalo to you guys. You mean the world to me, so thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll see everyone at the finish. Okay. Special shim given to me by Army.
Mr. Man himself.
This is the winner shim. Last year, M2O was kind of like, you know, like the light at the end of the tunnel for me in the sense what I was constantly reaching towards. And then this year, they announced the Moloka'i Triple Crown, which is they're combining the events Paddle-Imua, which is the, I believe it's 9 or 10 mile Maliko run on Maui, then M2M, Maui to Moloka'i, 27 miles, and then M2O, the big one, Moloka'i to Oahu, which is 40 miles this year. They decided to extend it to foilers. And essentially the Triple Crown, what's kind of cool about it is that you have to be consistent. So you could not do so well at the other events, but as long as your combined time is the lowest based on how they weight it, you have a chance to win it. So it kind of gives people a bit of almost like leeway in a sense, you know, of what they want to accomplish and what they want to shoot for. And a lot of it comes down to also like, it's an endurance race, you know, being able to pace yourself across 3 events that are spaced really closely together. M2M and M2O are a day apart. And that's a big thing to take on.
70 miles of racing.
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And talk about the results of it a little bit.
Yeah, so I won the Triple Crown. It's kind of insane, honestly, because I podiumed for all 3 races, and my best result was second, which, like I said, goes to prove that it's kind of an endurance race and it's a consistency race. And so I'm glad to come out on top for the Triple Crown in the end. It's a very big deal, even though I didn't per se win the individual races, but it's still something, you know, and it's, yeah, it feels great to have done it.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And would you attribute that to your training that you've done throughout the last year since the last M2O?
Yeah, training is a big part. I've definitely gone so many more hours in the water, especially coming into the Moloka'i Triple Crown. I was fortunate enough to even do like a practice M2O run, at least halfway M2O run. So that kind of refreshed my brain a bit on what the channels look like, which I really needed. And I also was fortunate enough to get picked up by Armstrong after my first M2O, and they've been an immense help in kind of getting me up to speed in terms of training and tuning in my gear and just kind of cheering me on, you know, from the start and helping me keep a positive mindset after every race. And it's a very, I guess, big deal in terms of just like morale to have a big brand stand behind you. So I was definitely very grateful to have them, you know, and they've done so much for me, and definitely a big part of my results is what they've done for me as a brand. So yeah.
And your winner, Wahine Open Division Wing Foil Moloka'i Awards. Your champion, give it up for Anna.